Hello everyone, I'm Kristen Oaks White. Thank you for joining us for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, the only TV show bringing Louisiana farmers and consumers together every week. My co-host, Avery Davidson, is on assignment. We'll be hearing from him a little later in the show. For Roy Mcintyre, agriculture has been a way of life for as long as he can remember. As Karl Wiggers shows us, that way of life began in his childhood on the family farm, took him around the world, and today he's rebuilding his herd and his passion at his home in Franklin Parish.
Woo! Come on.
This farm just north of Crowville is where Roy Mcintyre was raised.
Woo! I was born and reared on this place. My dad ran about 800 head of mama cows, and we farmed about 300 acres of cotton or beans or corn, whatever was, most likely to make money. But we always had cattle on the side.
That upbringing gave Roy a foundation that he built his life on: hard work.
I was fortunate in that, a lot of folks just didn't have that opportunity. I got to drive tractors at an early age. I got to ride horses and rope cows and stuff that was fun to me. I didn't know at the time that it was work.
McIntyre has put that work ethic to good use his entire life. From earning his ag business degree at LSU to managing a cattle herd of 6,000 in Mississippi, to even starting his own construction business building feedlots.
We went into business building feedlots, and that took us all over the Southeast and down into Central and South America.
Even still, Roy wanted to settle down on the farm that he grew up on. Today he does that with his wife Millie, where they work together to raise this Brahman herd. Millie said this herd was always a dream to Roy, and she was on board with it right away.
And I don't know that he thought the dream would come true, but we found some in Houston, and or below Houston, and there was 13, and we fell in love with them at first sight, bought them, brought them home, and then that was the beginning of what we have today.
Today these two work side by side to grow this herd and build something that they can leave for the next generation.
Farming and the cattle industry, especially the cattle industry, is every day. These cattle don't know if it's the weekend, and having a spouse that understands that is wonderful. My wife helps me as much as she can here on the farm, but she knows that with there's certain times of the year that we're just going to be tied up and tied to the land.
I guess I have to admit I didn't realize how important that was in the beginning, because I was spoiled to his attention. But now I understand. If he wasn't there baling the hay for me, hauling the hay, I couldn't feed these cows through the winter.
This is a partnership. It's a full partnership. We share in the good times when there's a profit, and we share if sometimes when things don't go exactly like they're planned, which happens on farms.
I wouldn't change it for the world. I love right where I am. The trees, the breeze right now, the fall in the air. I love the country life.
The McIntyres are on pace to begin selling their own registered purebred Brahman cattle in the next couple of years. To get in touch with the McIntyres or to keep up with their herd, head over to our website at twilatv.org. And Kristen, one thing that I really love to see was that they're really investing into their land, investing into their herd, so that they can have a place to raise their grandkids and their kids that they can have all right there at the farm, surrounded by their house. I mean, it's 1,000 acres surrounding their house, and it's a really cool place for them to bring their kids and grandkids. And it's really nice to see them investing into that next generation of farmers, hopefully.
I was about to say, it's great that they're thinking about the future and raising the next generation of ag producers. And I'll have to say that that I'm a little partial to the black cows, but those were some of the most beautiful Brahman heifers I have ever seen.
It really is a beautiful herd they have, and they've got some F1 crossbreeds right there that are also beautiful, but those Brahman they have are just a beautiful, beautiful bunch of cows.
They're beautiful, and it made for a beautiful video. Great story, Karl Wiggers.